Aoife Claffey and I'm an installation artist based in Cork. So in my own practice, I explore human sensory perception in immersive spaces. So when I do this, I try to combine a few different mediums together. A lot of the time this is drone footage or film that are projected onto found objects, also using some printmaking, surround sound, and always reflective, translucent materials as well. So it's kind of looking at emphasizing spatial and sensory effects. A lot of the time, the installations are often controlled by the viewer's participation within the artwork. So it's really important that the viewer has an awareness of how one can affect their environment, whether this is through layers of imagery changing through shadows when the work is kind of interacted with, or whether it's through the sound transforming unexpectedly each time the work is kind of experienced. So there's always an element that's out of my control, but I find that kind of uncanny effect, which can be gauged with in both the psychological and physical manner, really interesting to work with as well. I went to Crawford College of Art and Design in 2015 to 2018, and then I went to Crawford as well for my Masters in 2020, and that's where I met three other artists, Deirdre Breen, Kate McElroy and Porrick Barrett, and the four of us decided as well that we weren't really finished with the conversations that we were having, and that our work really complements each other, even though we have all our own individual practices, that we kind of were all also really excited and interested in finding these spaces that are non-traditional to exhibit in, to respond to for these short periods of time. So we decided that we would create these interventions and event-style exhibitions where we utilise unique venues and hanging mechanism, and it's always responding to the precarious and ever-shifting changes of our current reality. While I'm in Iceland, I'm also responding to the location. So I mean going from Cork City to the east side of Iceland, where it's really remote and there's not a lot of cafes or shops. I kind of was looking at the idea of disconnect, responding to the landscape here where I'm getting most of my footage. This disconnect, unplug, because I feel like nowadays we're so overstimulated. So this kind of idea of overstimulation versus absence, but also how I can use technology and digital means, whether it's with my drone or my phone or my camera or my sound equipment, to kind of create the opposite effect.